so many things that happen, and on top of my head, I can think of the banking crisis, which led to the debank of many crypto exchanges and crypto services. So how does that impact Pundi X? In short, we are still having an unintended good consequences from what have transpired. So guys, let's tune in and we will share more. And for today's agenda, we have first tech development, which we will share with you the updates that we have done on Xpose and also PX chain. We will then move over to some of the rollouts that we have. For those of you that are following us closely, you know that we are actually continuing to roll out physical store on different parts of the world, and we will share some of the summary that we have. Partnerships that we have announced, we will summarize today, and also a very big game for us, which is a licensing registration in a important market that we want to get into. We also have a purse update and also events that we have participated over the past quarter. And last but not least, very importantly, questions from the floor and also our outlook. So today with me, I have two very lovely ladies with me, which is Peko and also Judy, both joining us from Taipei in Taiwan.
Hello, I hope you have a very good day so far. It's Monday, so maybe some of you are still on holiday. I would like to thank you for your participating. And also, this is a very important moment for us to report our progress. So very happy to be here.
All right, guys. And Judy, do you want to say hi?
Yes, hi everyone. It's glad to see you guys again in the quarterly report, and thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Judy, and thank you, Peko. And someone say hi from Mexico. So, hello, Sina. Right. Okay, let's dive in. So the first one is actually Pundi X chain validator. So many of you have participated in Pundi X chain validator, which is to create several validators that we have in February. And the role of the validator is very obvious, which is to run a full node and to participate in consensus by broadcasting votes, which contains cryptographic signature. So in other words, many of you have submitted your intention to become a validator and successfully become one of the 39 validators that we have today. So you guys have actually participated in securing the validators, and with those securing, we are now going into the DAO voting mechanism that is live on the Pundi X chain. So you will be able to vote on behalf of those that delegated their Pundi X tokens to you, and you will be voting for many of the consensus that we will have on Pundi X chain. And of course, the first proposal that we had was actually to increase Pundi X chain max validator to 50. And many of you have actually built up the validator from the community, and also some more that we will share, which is on the corporate and also partnership side, which will join the validators. So that is actually a very significant step for us, because we have moved from a company control Pundi X chain to a community control Pundi X chain. And as you know, Pundi X chain's architecture is actually built using a FunctionX network. So Pundi X chain is actually a subnet, or rather a extension of FunctionX exchange. And there will be many more things that we need you to vote on for. So for those of you that are a validator, please not only help secure, but also vote for many things that will be coming. Next, let's also go into some of the partnerships that we have. And we actually did a partnership with Binance Pay. So thanks to this BD team, Paco, led by Paco, we have actually secured a partnership with Binance Pay, which means that on Xpose's user can actually use Binance Pay to actually pay and accept crypto payments. So a very huge win. Obviously, Binance have millions of users, and they all now can pay and spend on Xpose. For us, it's a long discussion that came to this, and there are also a few more discussions that we have with some of the crypto services that will be supported on Xpose. So we hope we can share with you something very soon as well. So on top of Binance Pay, another partner that will be coming on board. Next, we have been building more and more physical Pundi X store, and some would like to call it Pundi X Exchange Physical Store. So Peko, why don't you share with us some of the things that have happened? I know in the African continent, we are also doing something. So what are the very interesting stuff that Xpose is able to support right now?
Right. I think in South Africa, there are a lot of exciting movement, and one of the new merchants actually from a physical NFT art gallery. So they are using Xpose to accept crypto payment, and there will be more store from South Africa thanks to our partners in South Africa, and we will see more exciting news. So basically, we see South Africa have a very active crypto payment activities. So I hope in Q2 and Q3 there will be more exciting news to share with you guys. And in Turkey as well, we have the physical exchange keep opening up in Turkey. So you see from Pundi X Turkey Twitter update, you will see the new store opening in April 1st. And it's also very exciting news for us. And those exchanges in the shopping mall create a lot of transaction volume for Pundi X. So yeah, it's a great Q1 for us.
Right. So actually Matty actually asked, what are the costs to build a store similar to Turkey? So I think if you are interested, you can actually drop an inquiry to us later on, and I think we can take that in detail. Yes, but it's a very interesting concept. So basically, our partners, our distributor, actually work with us to build this store in their local market. And Peko, I think I mentioned just now that with the banking crisis going on, we are actually seeing an increase in transaction volume in our store. So I think that's a very interesting sign, whereby when the banks are rejecting online exchanges, there are people that are turning to offline venues. In our case, offline exchange store that we run to actually acquire crypto. So I think that is a very interesting sign going on. So despite all that have transpired this year, I think it has unintendedly benefited what we are doing, which is getting into offline store, allowing people to buy and sell crypto, or to spend crypto, just like buying a bottle of water.
Yes, and I think the physical location will really give people confidence to do crypto transaction, because some of them, they may not be very tech savvy, and our people in physical exchange, they will actually, if you ask any question, you can get the answer immediately, and also Xpose support both Pundi X wallet as well as the third-party blockchain wallet, and also Binance app as well. So I think we offer a variety of options for people to do crypto transactions in our store. So I think this is also come in time that when people have their fear in bank, and they have alternative to store their assets.
Right. And also another questions, Peko. So someone asked, do you guys plan to offer any additional service at these locations as you go forward? So I think the short answer is we want to focus on allowing people to buy and sell crypto in these stores. And the very special thing is that each store in different markets, in different country, are very different. So a store in Turkey might have a very different specialization compared to a store in South Africa. So the localization is actually a key component here. So that's that. And also we have seen some recently Paxful actually close their services. So interesting point, and maybe we can take advantage of their closure and do something meaningful as well. So, all right. So Peko, I think we also announced a registration in Canada, right? So Pundi X is now registered with FinTrack as a money service business in Canada. So I don't know if there's any one of you that is from Canada, but I think this is a significant step for us to be able to offer services in Canada officially and legally. So we are very excited with that. And Canada might be taking the lead in North America when it comes to crypto adoption. Yeah.
Yes, and also kudos to our legal team as well. They have spent a lot of efforts to make this happen, and I think also beneficial for our existing merchants in Canada, so that we can continue offering service to them.
Yes, that's right. So if you are in Canada, also reach out to us so that we can introduce you our distributor and allow people to be able to buy and sell crypto in a store, physical location in Canada. All right, so we also posted a quiz, right? Asking who are the top 5 countries that uses crypto pay. So we have it here. Turkey, Uganda, Uruguay, South Africa, and Brazil. So a very diverse set of countries with Turkey leading the way. Top tokens that are being used is actually USDT, Pundi X, FX, ETH, and also BTC. So sitting on top is USDT, and I think we can share why USDT is on top, because some of our markets actually convert their local fiat to US dollar in the form of USDT, because some users see that as a way to protect their wealth. So what happens is that when someone gets a salary, they would go to this physical store, Pundi Exchange store, to actually sell their local fiat into US dollar in USDT form. So that is also part of the use case that we see is driving the adoption.
Yes, and for the crypto pay as well, they selling their USDT and then into local fiat, so that they can use locally for their necessity, especially in February. There are crypto donation coming into Turkey, and because of the earthquake, and people have a location to make the best use of the crypto to rebuild their countries. So it's also very practical for not only local residents, but also for example, for tourists. If they want to stay in Turkey, they can also use to convert their cryptocurrency into fiat and then to use in the country.
Right. And also someone asked, is it possible to convert people's paycheck automatically through our services? So I think people actually go to the store either carrying cash or doing bank transfer, depending on each country's ability to accept what kind of payment channels. But in short, the answer is yes. So in fact, I think during salary day of every month of those countries that we service, we actually see a pickup in people using the store. And we also throw a challenge, right, Peko and Judy, that if any of you have visited one of our store, take a photo, show us how it is being used in your country. Yeah. And next, we have crypto sales, right? So crypto sales, which are the top 5 countries. So the difference between crypto pay and crypto sales is that crypto pay, people use crypto to buy things. And for crypto sales, people buy crypto or sell crypto. So the top 5 countries are Turkey, Uganda, Uruguay, Brazil, and Canada, right? So these are the top 5 countries, again, with Turkey leading the way. And the crypto sales top tokens are USDT, ETH, BTC, BNB, Binance token, and also Pundi X. Yeah. Okay, all right. So next, we want to also move to Purse. And I think Peko has some sharing on the developments of Purse. Peko,
Yeah.
over to you.
Thank you, Zach. So for Purse, for those who may not know that Purse is the loyalty tokens for Pundi X, and the way that you get Purse token is to delegate your Pundi X token, and then you get the block rewards instead, like as Purse instead, and also there are a lot of utility that we built for Purse. And in this quarter, Purse is available on fxswap.io. So not only Purse can be swapped on PancakeSwap through PancakeSwap, but also through FX swap as well. So you can actually create a pool where you can provide liquidity, or you can swap your Purse to other coin as well. And also we have campaigns for Purse redemption. So for those who have Purse, you can use Purse not only for swapping, but also you can redeem NFT, you can redeem a lot of different things. And one of them is the redemption campaign. The purpose of the redemption campaign is that you can actually maximize the value of Purse for 100 times. So how do we do that? For next slide, please. So in January, we have the redemption campaign for Amazon gift card. So you only spend 1,000 Purse, which is just like 10 cents. And then you get $10 worth of Amazon gift card. So congratulations who participate this campaign. You actually maximize your Purse value by participating it. And each month we will have this redemption campaign for limited spots. In February, we have League of Legends. So people can redeem the game points. And in March, we have the Minecraft. So let us know what kind of redemption that you want, especially for gift cards, and then we will have to maximize the Purse value for you. So let us know. You can follow Purse Twitter account to suggest more your ideas. Our people will have different campaigns that cater to your needs. And we can look at the circulate supply for Purse is published on pursetoken.com, so that you can go to this website. You can see clearly of how Purse has been burned, as well as the current liquidity and distribution of Purse tokens, the supply. So it's very transparent, and you can also do staking over there and claim your rewards to provide liquidity, participating liquidity rewards as well. So make sure that after you delegate Pundi X token, make sure that you make the best use of your Purse token for those campaigns.
All right. And how do we get Purse token? And Sylvia said that by delegating to the X validator. So yes, not just the X validator, which she's running, but also any validator. That's one way to actually get a Purse token. Okay, all right. We have another question, which is, how do you define a money service business in Canada, right? So I just did a quick Google, and this FinTrack from Canada actually defines MSB as an organization that has a place of business in Canada and offers the following services: foreign exchange, remittance, virtual currency, and etc. So I think in short, we are able to do business on what we do on Xpost. Yeah, so right. Okay, all right. So next, I think events. So we actually went to MWC. I think we have been going for quite a few years until COVID stopped us from going. And it's really nice because the first event for me that I managed to go overseas after post-COVID is actually MWC, and I think we are very privileged to be on the panel with Bit2Me, which is actually the Coinbase of Spain. MWC being organized in Barcelona, and also Coinbase themselves. So we, Coinbase and Bit2Me, were on stage to talk about crypto adoption on the 4 years from now panel. So a very, very good take home for us. And yeah, very nice thing. Maybe you will see something coming out from Spain. So fingers crossed. Next, we also had an event in Indonesia. Peko, I think you are also involved in that event, helping to set up for Indra.
Right. So we actually were a member of Association Blockchain Indonesia, and work very closely with them. And actually, we are one of the founding member of this association. So every development and also every activities we are very much pay attention to. So our people in Indonesia can participate the campaign helped by them, and they are very much interested in working with the government to make sure that the blockchain crypto education can be spread in the countries. So Indra has been participating their events very frequently, and in the future we will see more collaboration. This is not just one time, but in the past we have collaborated many events with them. And yeah, I think Indonesia is quite active these days in terms of the blockchain and crypto adoption. And next, we also have very frequent activities in Japan. For those of you who know Japan, Japan has been very like a pioneer in crypto adoption and as well as the crypto development. So our team in Japan has been organizing the events to promote Pundi X. So every time after we participate event, we will see new merchants coming up from Japan. So, and also I would like to kudos to our Japan team member. He also very much involved with crypto education. Basically, there's a book to actually teach people what is Bitcoin and how to use it. And this has been very much widespread in Japan. And I think it's also very essential for us to do education in the countries and increase more adoption there. And for next, in Q1 it's very unfortunate that we see an earthquake in Turkey, and we are very concerned about it. And a lot of our merchants in Turkey, some of them have been affected. And I would like to give a special thank you to our distributor in Turkey that helping merchants to actually reduce their burden of running business. And unfortunately, one of our merchant has been affected by the earthquake, and they're rebuilding right now. So our distributor also very thoughtful to waive their fees, transaction fees as well, so that they can go back to their normal life very quickly, and as well as to promote the local charity organization to help to raise crypto fund to help the Turkish to rebuild their country. So I hope this is the long-term activities that as a crypto community, we should pay more attention to this country, and because this is actually the countries that use crypto most oftenly. So if you have any extra money or extra crypto, feel free to donate. This address are not available right now, but I believe there are other ways to help the Turkey to rebuild their country. So make sure that we help them as often as possible. And yeah. And for next, we'll look at the Q2 outlook. So back to you, Zach.
All right, thanks, Peko. And I think one thing that that is worth mentioning regarding Indonesia is that the Commodities Regulatory Board, which is the Commodities Future Trading Regulatory Agency, which is called BAPEPT, actually explicitly lists Pundi X token as a tradable crypto asset on exchanges that have license in Indonesia. So I think that shows our level of involvement in Indonesia, and also as the founding member of the Blockchain Association, the Blockchain Association in Indonesia. So just a mention of many of the works that we do there. Yeah. All right. So Q2 2023 outlook. So what are we looking at? For Q1 2023, we have said that we want to improve Expo's distributor portal, and we want to increase liquidity provisioning, which means that more liquidity, more people are able to buy and sell crypto. So we have successfully solved that challenge, and that also allow us to increase our transaction volume on Expos. So second is actually to integrate a third-party crypto payments channel on Expos, and we are glad that Binance Pay is the one leading the way. Basically, I would say the biggest app out there, which is Binance app, right? So their Binance Pay allows them to use Binance app to buy and sell or spend crypto on Expos. And we have also opened the public validator slot for Pundi X chain. And we hope you guys will continue to help secure the chain. So Q2, we want to open the sales for PX card, which is a decentralized card that people can use on Xpos on top of the centralized card XPass that we have. We want to keep improving the Xpos merchant portal. It's a B2B portal, so most of you here, if you are not a merchant, you won't be able to use it. But I think it's a very comprehensive portal, and the merchants are using it. And make Xpos compatible with other third-party POS device model, whether it's the previous models that we have done with Ingenico and Verifone. We will make more compatibility on that. Okay.
We got one question.
Yes, Peko.
Will you develop the mobile XPOS, and also will you do e-commerce API?
Do you want to do it, or?
Yeah, I can do it. I think in Q1 we just released the lab version of the mobile XPOS. So it's development in pipeline, and so far we are collecting the feedback from our distributor and merchants. We would like to know how often, how frequent, how convenient for them to use it, and what we should improve for that version. So basically, you can have XPOS functionality on your phone. It's just that we haven't developed the NFC features that cannot interact it with PS card or Express card yet. It's still very early version for the lab versions. So in the near future, we will add more functionality into this lab version and open for the public testing. And for e-commerce, there are also requests from our distributor that the e-commerce is needed. And so far, we are focusing on the physical exchange, the feature improvement for the physical exchange. And there are a lot on developers' pipelines, but there are also a demand from the merchant side. So we will actually estimate how large is the demand from our existing merchants, and then we can move this e-commerce project forward. So yeah, you asked a very good question here.
Yeah, and Peko, I think I like your response, which is to really study the demand, and if the merchant and our distributor need it, the top demand should be how we should build for them. So building with the merchants in mind. Yeah. Okay, and I think we saved the best for the last, and for Judy to share with us the next update. Yeah, basically the last update of this session. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Zach. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so merchants, if there's any, we will have a new BTC reward campaign starting this Wednesday, April 12th, for a week till the 18th. It's a collaboration between Pundi X and LivePay. So LivePay is a custodial wallet that operates on Lightning Network, and this campaign is really simple. So for XPOS merchants, the merchants can register with us, and then they'll each get a QR code or a download sharing link, sharing QR code for their customers to download LivePay wallet. And for every download, the merchants can get $2 USD worth of BTC sets as a reward. And for the merchant side, it's a great event because the more new LivePay wallet users that register through their QR code, the more rewards they get, and there's no limit. As for the users, they can also get BTC as rewards if they deposit 50,000 SEK to their LiftPay wallet, and they can also get a $2 USD worth of sets as a reward. So this is a trial campaign that we run with LiftPay. This is the first time we work together, and we want to see how our merchants and if everybody likes it, and maybe in the future we'll have more campaigns together. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, nice. So if those of you that are interested to get their reward, try out LiftPay, and we will see how the campaign go and to roll out even more if the result is good, right, Judy?
Yes, and we also welcome feedback. So if merchants or any participants that have any feedback for this campaign, we're always welcome, and maybe we can get, if there are a lot of comments, we can gather together and reflect on the next campaign in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. And all right, okay, I think we have come to almost the end of today's session. So we have answered quite a few questions along the way. And in case you have any final questions that you would like to drop, this is the time. Yeah.
I have a question. Do we have a winner of the top 5 countries
Oh, okay.
on your on the Twitter?
I 30 minutes ago when I checked, I mean, like, okay, 1 hour ago, 30 minutes before the start of the session, there wasn't any winner. We will double check. And if there is, then congratulations for winning $500 worth of Pundi X. If there's none, I think we can extend that competition to our next quarterly report AMA. What do you think, Peko?
Yeah, I think we can increase the price too.
Okay, all right. So I think that
sorry, we have a question in the chat.
All right. So yeah,
yes.
go ahead.
Says Stacks is building on the top of Bitcoin to expand DeFi on the Bitcoin network. Have you guys thought about adding this to XPOS?
Okay. So I think Stacks is a smart contract for Bitcoin, right? So allowing Bitcoin to be able to program DeFi stuff. We have not engaged Stacks. If you think that is interesting, and you have contact, you can link us up and we can talk more with Stacks. So definitely appreciate mentioning this, right? Yeah.
And also when we integrate a new solution, and we're also looking into how mature and how frequent the user are using it. For a Lightning Network, it takes us like a few years to observe the growth. And when we are making sure that this technology is reliable, and because we're facing the first-time users, facing the mainstream users, so we cannot afford mistakes or pending transactions. So integrating a new brand new nascent technology would be something that we will have to test more before we actually launch it. So basically we will look at we will evaluate this for sure before we launch officially on XPOS.
Yeah. Any more questions? I think we have one, right?
Yes, one more in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Peko.
I think for Pundi X chain, as you may know that Pundi X chain is launched in 2021 October. So we basically improving the chain itself, starting by integrating the governance voting system in there. And I think we still have a way to go. So it's if we see there's a need for stacks, then I think that the developer can try something on Pundi X chain. But Pundi X chain is built for XPOS in mind. So we will look into how we can leverage XPOS usage on Pundi X chain first. So we're still gradually developing Pundi X chain, and because the retail side is really busy for us, for our developer, and also the backend system. So for this development, it's been slow. But thank you for your feedback. We will definitely take a look into that. Perhaps there's a good opportunity.
Okay, I think we have one last question. It's from our YouTube Live, asking about whether we'll get a license in Hong Kong, or it's actually two questions. I'm just putting it together. It's about getting a license in Hong Kong and opening stores in UK.
Right. Two questions. The Hong Kong, I think the reason why this person asked about Hong Kong is the recent opening up of Hong Kong to allow retail investors to buy crypto, right? So we are actually closely monitoring the situation. Some of our team members have visited Hong Kong a few times to look into the possibilities. So there are two possibilities out there. I'm not confirming or promising anything, but one possibility is to look into the licensing directly. The second possibility is to work with companies that have the license so that we onboard Pundi X token onto these partners so that retail investors from Hong Kong and who knows, maybe Greater China will be able to acquire Pundi X token directly on this brokerage firm. So brokerage firm meaning, you know, the traditional place where you buy stocks, and the Hong Kong government is opening up to not just buying stocks, but also crypto. So long story short, we are very closely monitoring the situation, and we have team members that are there a few times, and maybe myself will also be there very soon to look into this. But NFA is not a promise. We will share soon if there's anything. And for the UK questions, Peko, back to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we received some requests to deploy XPOS in UK, and UK require license as well. That when talking about license, it's always take very long time to finish, to actually get licensing. I believe our compliance team know the best for these countries, but we will be first working with the client who secure the license. For us, it really takes very long time to register and to get the license. So local company will have more chances. So we will first work with the local company who already secured the license, would be our first priority. So that's the answer for UK deployment.
All right. We have a few more questions, but I think we are running out of time. I think it's time for us to wrap up, right? So, all right, Peko and Judy, any last words before we end the session?
I think we received a lot of questions today. I really like today's sessions. So I like the engagement here, and I will always welcome everyone to give feedbacks and questions so that we can improve. We can answer you more. If you want to know anything, you can always tag us on Twitter or participate in these sessions. It's very helpful.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for spending the time with us to join this AMA. And like what Peko said, the engagement is great. It's great to interact with our supporters and answer all your questions. And let's look forward to the next one.
All right. And last but not least, I have a request. So if you are in your local market and you have someone that you think we should work with, whether it's a politician, a decision maker, or a store, a big chain, tag them and tag us and get them to talk to us. I think we need together to make adoption happen in all countries. All right. So I think with that, have a good day ahead, have a good week ahead, and cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Well done. Bye.
Bye.